Good morning, what's shaking, what's happening? Welcome back to Tasty Bites Timeless Travels. Today is day 78 of our Holland America cruise around the world. It's another sea day, but it's a special night, so come join us. Now, I am starting my day off how I like to start my sea days. It's coffee chat, and this is with Chef Tiffany today, so should be fun. Not digging any of the lectures today. They're very political economics of South America. Just not something I'm interested in learning about any further than what I already know. But tonight is a special dinner in the Lido, so we are going to skip the main dining room tonight. Might hit up the hydro pool today, and it's a violinist today, so should be a good day. But I did wake up with a bit of a fright today. My compass apparently needed to be recalibrated on my iPhone. I didn't know that was a thing. So I woke up and checked our location because I thought I should have been able to see land out my balcony. It looked like we were going the other way. So I thought, oh no, we had to turn. Someone's gotten very ill or injured or something. Something doesn't make sense. And C's compass said we were headed the complete opposite direction. So I spent a good 30 minutes trying to recalibrate my compass. Turning my phone on and off, watching all the YouTubes of how to do it, shaking my phone in this weird figure eight direction, and finally, after 40 minutes, it finally reset itself. So that has been my morning thus far. So interesting. I didn't know that was possible. I don't know if it's because we're so close to the bottom of the earth, because we should go around the Cape of Good Hope, I think, tomorrow night. But very interesting start to my day. So let's see if the rest of my day is just as interesting. So we just got back to the room after lunch. Good lunch, regular Lido Buffet. They had peanut butter pie for dessert, one of my favorites. Plus they had mint chocolate chip ice cream. Coffee chat was good. Tiffany's from South Africa, so she's excited about seeing her family. They talked about knife sharpening. She talked about they do like the special chef's table here that they've done it for the past 2 years on the world cruise. Corporate really likes it. They're going to send it fleet wide, and that's all thanks to Chef Tiffany and Chef Neil. Good things. And then we come back in and our room is clean because we left the room a little late today. We didn't have breakfast, so we weren't cleaned until sometime after 10 or 11. We went to the casino and had a little fun too, doing good with the casino. Zuiderdam is an older ship, but how old do you ask? This is the key to my balcony. And the other part of the key is in there. It's a good thing we weren't outside because the balcony key just snapped in half. I had to call guest services, and the girl was so funny. She goes, "Oh my goodness, are you okay? Is anyone stuck outside?" And I said, "No one's stuck outside, thankfully, but we would like to be able to use the balcony at some point. You know, we paid for it." She goes, "Oh, I'll send the locksmith up." So that was maybe 10 minutes ago. And what's the problem is we're in a windy part, and they didn't close the door very well before they locked it, so we can hear the wind. It's like we're in a wind tunnel, like without the actual wind, but the noise. So I hope they come soon, because it's very, like a high-pitched wind noise. I don't know if you can hear it. But yes, we can hear it. So hopefully they come soon and fix this, because that's pretty rough. That's pretty sad. Alright, so tonight is a special B-ra dinner, or however you say it, at the Lido Buffet. So we skipped the main dining room tonight. Long lines whenever they have these special buffets. I was one of the first people up there, but the two people in front of me took forever to order it, and then some lady cut the line. And they don't normally help them when that happens, but they went ahead and did it in this instance, because she made it seem like she wanted one thing, and then it was a lot. But this is what I got. While I don't know the name of anything, I know I've eaten this meat and a custard thing, and then this thing. They've been at Boma at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I know that's a chicken skewer and some African spiced beef and some corn. So let's see how this tastes. I also got a little cold salad plate and a softy roll. I always gotta have my softy rolls. Alright, so C's back. She's got some type of dried beef. She also picked up a shrimp cocktail, and then this is gonna be her plate from the main buffet. So she got some beef, sausage, chicken, chocolate, some peri-peri shrimp, but I was warned they were spicy, so I didn't get them, and she got some yellow rice. So looking good. Alright, and for dessert, C is able to spin the plate for us. I've got like a bread pudding thing. Then the next thing up is a milk tart. And then we've got a piece of peppermint cake. And then this is some fried dough thing. I cannot say it. It started with a K, but it kind of looks like a donut, zappoli, beignet, something like that. So let's give it a go. Good morning. What's shaking? What's happening? Welcome back to Tasty Bites Timeless Travels. Today's the next day because we didn't do a whole lot yesterday. I'll talk about that in a second. But we woke up to a zoo today. Meet my new friend. Come join us for another day. So yesterday, we ended up spending a major amount of time in the casino, which you can't record in there, but went back from morning activities. The room wasn't clean. We went to the casino to give them time to clean it, went straight to lunch, went back to the room. The balcony door broke. We could hear the wind because the door was stuck in a really weird position, so it sounded like a wind tunnel. So left the room, went back to the casino, went back up to the room a little while later, had dinner. I had dinner was at the Lido Buffet, so we were done really early, so then it was too early to go to the show, so I had all intentions of casting out because we had won a lot, and we ended up getting caught up, and we ended up giving it all back. So ended up missing the nighttime show, but we're still even with the casino, so that's all that matters. I haven't lost any money. I just didn't bank what I won, unfortunately, but hey, it's gambling. That's how it happens. Did win some free play though, so that's a bonus. So, therefore, I just decided to combine yesterday and today because yesterday wasn't a ton to show. So today, saw the zoo. Now, I normally do coffee chat, and it's with the rabbi and the, they're playing The Lion Sleeps Tonight. And I'm back to the shop beside me when she started doing The Lion Sleeps Tonight because of the zoo. She completely lost it, chuckling. It was hysterical. But normally I do coffee chat, but today is a special day at church. It's a sing-along day. And so they asked me to come because, see, told them it was the only way I was going to come the day it was all sing-along. So I got a personal invite. So here I am at church, and then we have a cooking demo. And then I might actually attend the 1 o'clock lecture today. So lots of good things on tap for today. And then it's a violinist tonight. It's also dressy night. So should be a good time. So let's get this day started. Welcome to an extremely windy afternoon for the balcony. Good night. Moved into the corner a little bit. May or may not be better. I don't know. We'll find out. But last night's dinner, the bride dinner, I think is what it's called. Fantastic. Very, very good. It was some of the food we did know because of Boma down at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Lots of people didn't know the names of the stuff. The crew was getting a little frustrated because they would say what the name was, you know, the official dish name for Africa, and people would be like, I don't know what that is, blah, 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 blah. And they finally just started saying, it's chicken, it's beef, it's lamb. Like, I think out of frustration, so that was kind of frustrating, but otherwise the food was phenomenal. It was very good. The desserts were very, very good. Quite enjoyed everything last night. But like I said, then we got caught up in the casino, so that was the end of that day. Today, him along, really nice, really great, good times. Then we did the cooking demo. She sounded very scripted, but the recipe's pretty good, so that was nice. The other unfortunate thing is during the cooking demo, they had to come in on the shipwide PA system and call for medical treatment. And then about an hour later, we were in the room actually, and they did an overhead announcement asking for either the priest, father, I don't know his last name, or the pastor to go down to medical. So it does not sound like someone's having a very good day whatsoever. Thoughts do go out to that person, that family, because that is a pretty rough time. We're all can guess what happened, but no official word, and there's not going to be an official word, but that is an unfortunate thing that happens, especially on Holland cruises. So then we went to the lecture. We only stayed for part of it. It was about Shaka, the Shaka community, and Shaka Zulu and all that stuff. Not Shaka community, the Zulu nation, and it started with Shaka. So their fearless leader that's famous for that community. So very, very good. Got some work done, but now it is dressy night, so it is time to go off to dinner. This wind is kicking. We are at the bottom of Africa. This is the furthest south I've ever been. At some point, the Indian Ocean is going to mix into the Atlantic Ocean. Insane wind down here. I cannot believe they used to sail through this in the 17, 18, 16, whatever hundreds. And we're kind of off the coast. You can't even see Africa, but whew, it's a lot of wind. We didn't make it to the pool today because of the wind. We would have just blown away. So, but let's go hit up dinner and see what we can get into this evening. All right, appetizers have arrived, and C got the lumpia. Doesn't that look pretty? But I don't think it's as pretty as mine. Guess what I got? I got the lumpia. Fooled you, didn't I? Seriously, we've had this. I think this is the fourth time we've had lumpia. It's very good, so that was a no-brainer for both of us to get it. C got a bonus appetizer, the Calypso Shrimp Cocktail. That is one good-looking lime with some teeny-tiny shrimpies. Looking good. All right, entrees have arrived. C got the pork tenderloin. That actually looks really, really good. It has some sausage, which I'm sure might be left over from yesterday. Carrots, potatoes, broccoli, looking good. And there's green beans hidden under there. We also got an entree for the table. Now, this was listed as black bean and vegetable tacos, but it has come to us as like a dip thing. We did ask Joe if we could get some more tortilla chips, so we're assuming the taco shells must have had milk in them. That's weird. I've never seen them serve tacos like that, even when she's requested no dairy tacos. For me, this has been on the menu quite a few times, and I've enjoyed it every time. It looks a little different every time, though, but I got the chicken Milanese. This time it comes with potatoes, green beans, and broccoli, so looks good. So let's dig in. All right, and although we're pretty sweet people, we went ahead and got dessert to help refill our sweetness. C got the raspberry sorbet today. That's the flavor they have. I don't know why I made it seem like she had a massive amount of choices. It was raspberry sorbet, a vegan berry crisp, or a fruit plate. So she went for the sorbet. Those were her three choices. Now, out of my amazing list of choices, I got this, I forgot the name of it, but it's like a malafia pudding or something like that, but it's pudding as in like English where it's a cake. But this looks so good. I cannot wait. And I also got coffee tonight, because who doesn't love a good cup of coffee? that, we're going to call it a night, and we're going to call it these 2 sea days. Stuck them together just because I realized we didn't do anything yesterday. Tell you, be careful with the casino. We went all the way up, and then we went all the way back down. So, we're still okay there. But, yeah. No one to hold them, no one to fold them. Never spend that long in one. But it's a good time. They definitely have the reputation as an adult arcade with all the graphics and everything on the machine. So, good time. Dinner good last night. Dinner good tonight. Dinner was it was really fun tonight. They didn't do this at the end of the last segment, or the last 2 segments, because I think this is our 3rd time that we've been through debarkation tomorrow. But they brought out the galley crew and the servers and did the parade around the dining room, which I've only seen that one other time on Holland. So very interesting, very fun, very festive. So good times. Kimberly came into the dining room to introduce them. So that was really nice, really nice. And that dessert I had, it was called the malva pudding. I liked it so much that I got the recipe. I asked Joe, our server, I was like, is there any way to get the recipe for this? And he said, give me a couple minutes. And then he came back and he said, give me 2 more minutes. And then he came back and then he had the recipe all printed out for me. Now, it is done in grams and that sort of thing, so I'm going to have to convert it because that's not the cooking measurements I have. But, yeah, I got the recipe, so we'll have to make this once we get back to Orlando. And then, with it being a new embarkation point, we got a new activities calendar. Look at this. This is all done. All done, this entire side in the highlighted blue. I will say there are some events on this calendar that I don't recall us ever doing. Like Safari Night was 2 days ago. I don't recall them doing anything for Safari Night. I don't know why they're talking about, but we should see. Oh, tonight was supposed to be a day of giving, and they moved it from 3 days from now. Huh, interesting. But yeah, so that's that. Tomorrow, we're skipping the headline show again tonight because we sail into Cape Town. It's supposed to be another beautiful sail-in, and I am not repeating what happened with us with Sydney, where we didn't go to bed early because we were not going to get up early to see it, and then I was very much so awoken at 4 in the morning to go see the Sydney sail-in. First off, Cape Town is not until like 5:30, thank goodness. But second off, we're going to plan ahead and sleep in because several people that have been here have said the sail-in is beautiful, so I can't wait to see it. But we also don't know what we're doing in Cape Town. It's a lot of things to choose from, a lot of activities. Do we want to hop on, hop off bus? Do we want to go out to the game reserve? Do we want to go see the penguins and the Cape of Good Hope? But that's just kind of like a sign, because we're going to sail by it at some point. It's almost too many choices. We're kind of going back to Singapore where it was so many choices. Plus, where we dock at is just an array of things to do. Shopping, restaurants, things like that. So I don't know what we're going to do, but make sure you hit that notification button, like, subscribe, all that fun social stuff to find out what we end up doing, because I am not at all sure what we're going to do, so could be fun, hopefully fun, and we will see you back again tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.